Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2796 of What You Up To Now. Today we're talking about spiritual health and well-being, of course. The IDEANCE process, step one, which is the question is supersizing our businesses and being a better version of ourselves as part of this year's annual challenge, the Be a Better You annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day to be a better human being, a better version of ourselves. We're also applying the concepts and the things that we're talking about in that annual challenge to supersize your business this year. Why? Because the older I get, the more I want to simplify and streamline how I do things, and everything we talk about that make us a better human being can be applied to our businesses, because our businesses are living, breathing, changing all the time entities, just like we are as human beings. Not exactly, but because there's a whole bunch of human beings coming together to impact that. Not just one person in charge making the decisions and the choices, a whole bunch of them usually. But leadership and other things come into play there. So today we're asking ourselves, what is the current situation or current state of an area that we either want to improve, like we did with the SOAP framework earlier this month. And I share that because I actually decided I was going to do the same topic to achieve something by the end of the year. Or we can set a goal that we want to achieve by the end of the year and then be working on that by applying the IDEANCE process. It works for both challenges and goals, challenges and opportunities. Imagine that. What a flexible process. So today we're doing that. We're beginning that. We'll do that till the end of the month. And then next month, we're hopping into physical health and well-being. And it's interesting because I have noticed, usually I start off my year personally focusing on physical health and well-being and physical things. And I didn't this year. I specifically and purposefully mixed up and threw up the 9 areas and aspects of our life and put them in different order than I've ever covered them or shared them or talked about them before. Because I focus personally and in the annual challenge, and I've done it for a couple of years now, 1 month on each of the 9 areas of the life framework: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, communication, and confidence. I added in 2021, following some coaching I was getting and the pandemic, because I like to have things that I know move the needle dramatically or knock down all those dominoes when I do them. I know if I improve my communication, if I improve my confidence, those areas positively impact every other area and aspect of that life framework, which is why I added them to mine. And my life framework is just that. It's the framework of my life and how I take what is normally a chaotic, crazy mess, at least in my life, and try to put a little bit of structure or a frame around it to make it make more sense. It's how I set my long-term, big, hairy, audacious goals and then break them down into smaller pieces that I work on every year. And I break them all the way down into daily things by doing an annual challenge and by doing an annual and holding myself accountable by doing a daily video. All right, enough about that. So today, if you'd like to join us, ask yourself, what is the current situation with respect to this spiritual health and well-being area of your life? And if you need help with that, please ask. Otherwise, I am busily learning about a new platform, the school platform, and it's not new, it's just new to me, and setting up a community there. And it's exciting, it's new, it's different. It's a very different feeling platform, at least to me, in terms of the emphasis on community and actually building communities of people that work together, help one another, share their lessons learned and their wins, which again helps one another. And I'm actually really excited about setting it up and doing it. I've got 4 members in it already, and I haven't even invited anyone yet. So if you would like to be a part of that, it's free initially. I'm starting a free membership or a free community. And I'm going to tell you right now, down the road, it will have paid aspects of it, but for right now, it's free. And if you join free, it's free for you forever. All right. That's the way it's set up, which again is something really different, but I really like that about it. It's not, and things are changing and improving on the platform. Like now we can do live video without having to download and upload. I haven't experimented with that, but I probably will today for a couple minutes if I get some quiet in the chaotic part of my day. We'll see. All right. That's all I've got. If I can help you, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Another update on what you up to now. Have an awesome day.